Salsa family, and today I'm coming back at you guys with another Madden 22 video on the channel. And in today's video we're talking about a free hack to play Madden 22 a little bit earlier. Now, as you guys know, Madden 22 is literally right around the corner. EA Access is releasing at some point tomorrow night. Then on the 17th we've got the 3-day early access, and then on the 20th the full game is going to be launching. Now, what we're going to be doing in today's video is a little bit of a hack or a little bit of a workaround, which is something that worked last year and works on a lot of EA Sports' online digital titles to play the game early. And now, before I show you guys that, please be sure to leave a like. It helps the channel out so very much. It takes literally 1 second, so scroll down and drop a like. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, I should preface this video by saying that this hack is only going to work for the release date of the 17th and the release date of the 20th. This is not going to work for EA Access. I will explain why in just a second, and let's get into all that explanation right here. So when it comes to EA Access, there's not really any way to get the game sooner. The reason why is because for the EA Access version of Madden 22, it's basically getting launched when EA decides to push it out to the servers. It's not already ready like the MVP or the Dynasty version. With those two versions, when the clock strikes midnight on the 17th or the clock strikes midnight on the 20th if you have the regular version, and then you can go ahead and you can download that game. But when it comes to the EA Access version, there's no specific time when we can go ahead and download the game and then start playing. I know a lot of you guys were curious what the time will be. I currently do not know what that time is, but it's basically going to be available whenever EA pushes it out and makes it live. So when EA makes it live, that's the time that it starts. There's not really any hack you can do to play earlier. All I'd recommend you guys do is follow my Twitter, link down below in the description. I'll be tweeting out immediately when the game is available to download. But what we're going to do here is we are focusing on the MVP, the Dynasty version, and the Standard Edition. Now, this little hack is also important to know because with EA Access, you only get 10 hours, and that 10-hour trial could go by quickly. You might not even have EA Access, so this is something that everyone really wants to do to make sure you're going to be able to get on the game sooner. So firstly, I'll show you guys how this is going to work on PlayStation, and essentially what we're going to be doing is we are changing our time zone to New Zealand time. And the reason why we're doing that is because the time zone difference from New York, let's say, or Eastern time to New Zealand time is 16 hours, which essentially means that New Zealanders are going to be 16 hours ahead. So if we were currently situated in Eastern time and we changed our time zone to New Zealand, we would be getting the game 16 hours earlier because we would be saying we're basically 16 hours in the future in our console. So that would basically allow you to get the game 16 hours before midnight on the 16th or midnight on the 19th, depending on which version you bought. And when you guys do that math, that is actually a very, very big difference. Continuing on this New York example right here, that would essentially allow you to play Madden when you wake up on the 16th or wake up on the 19th instead of waiting literally a full day. And this is a free hack you guys can do by just changing your time zone on your PlayStation. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to system. We are going to go on over to date and time right here. Then we're going to go to time zone, and we are going to scroll all the way down until we get to Wellington, guys. Wellington is going to be, I believe, the capital of New Zealand. So you put it to Wellington. We're going to click X right here. And as you guys will see, when I change the time zone right there, it actually just put me a day in advance. And as you guys will see, it is already August 11th at 8 a.m. in Wellington. So that's well ahead of what I originally was. When you're watching this video, it's likely August 10th, but as you guys can see on the screen, it looks like it's August 11th, which is then going to be tricking our PlayStation to getting to the date of August 17th or the date of August 20th even faster than if we were in our current time zone. And all I did to do this is I went to system, I went on down to date and time, we went to time zone, and we set it to Wellington. Now, if you guys are on Xbox, it's very, very simple. I'll put up screenshots on the screen. I believe you do the exact same thing. Go to system settings, and then go down to date and time, and then set your time zone to Wellington or any one that is UTC 12 hours plus. We could really change it to any of these. We could probably also change it to the independent state of Samoa, but we'll keep it at Wellington right here. We don't need that 1 extra hour. That's not going to make that much difference. And this is not anything that you're not allowed to do either. There's not really any reason why EA would be upset with us playing the game earlier than it's actually available to everyone else. The game's already ready. The game's already launched. EA Access has already come out, so this really won't matter. And you can't really get in trouble for doing this because A, how could they prove that we didn't just move to Wellington? How is EA gonna know that? They're really not. And two, they don't really mind you playing the game early. What is the difference to them if you play the game a little bit early or you don't? So yeah, that was what I wanted to cover in today's video. Now, I do want to make it very abundantly clear that this is not gonna work when it comes to getting the EA Access early. For EA Access, it gets pushed out at one specific time, and that's when it's live. It's almost like publishing a YouTube video. You click publish, and that's when it's it's live. By changing your time zone, you're not going to be able to go into the future and be able to watch that video early or be able to play the game early. But when it comes to playing the actual game, there's already a specified date and time when you can play. That is the 17th. So by changing our time zone, we're getting to the 17th faster because, as you guys can see on the screen, it thinks it's 8 a.m. on August 11 when realistically it's just 4:10 p.m. on August 10th. So we're getting to that game faster by changing our time zone and kind of going into the future a little bit and getting to the 17th or getting to the 20th a little bit quicker. So that was mainly the gist of what I wanted to cover in today's video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. I would definitely recommend you guys go ahead and do this on your console. It's a very, very simple change. It's only going to take you a second, and it's going to allow you to get Madden 22 even faster, you guys. Now, you might be thinking, oh, I already have EA access. I don't need to do this. What's the point? Well, I would still recommend you guys end up doing this because EA access only gives you 10 hours. So if you run out of those 10 hours and you want to go ahead and play Madden, then you're going to be able to get to that time when you can actually play Madden without any restrictions even faster. I might even be doing some giveaways for people that have the notification bell on, some stuff for the first person to watch my video, some stuff for the first person to comment. That could be coming very, very soon. Hint, hint. So you guys are going to want to be quick on those videos when you see the notification. Maybe free MUT coins. Maybe we do a Madden 22 full edition giveaway. Maybe some PSN codes or some Xbox codes when it comes to getting free points and stuff like that. So if you're interested, hit that sub button, turn on the noti bell, leave a like, and until next time, fellas, I am out. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace.